Yeah, I think for sure I'm definitely going to entertain mashing. God, should I just do it this run? Like mashing feels it feels not bad. What game is it? Bad idea? I don't even know. I could just check. Cyber Shadow? Oh, didn't Cyber Shadow just come out? Shuckle Sideways? Okay. I think I've heard of Cyber Shadow. I'm pretty sure it just came out. Here's your sideways Shuckle. I've heard good things about Cyber Shadow. I think I want to play it. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, but I definitely want to play it. If you're playing the game normally, the games all day, then you need to get a song which stops the wind from blowing, and then you can just walk up. But getting the song requires several long cutscenes, and so what I was doing skips all those cutscenes and saves like 4 minutes. If you do it very, very well. Hey, Sam. Alrighty. Hopefully I do not have to reset today to no rupees here, but... I mean, honestly, having to reset to these rupees barely matters. It really doesn't bother me that much. Like, if I get bad luck with the rupees here, we lose, like, what, 3.5 minutes? Alright. Okay, wait, no, we got a blue. We got several blues? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let's go. Dude, I hate the strat so much. Why am I so bad at it? I'm gonna have to practice that strat again. 343 with this many rupees is really, really good. I only need Keaton Bushes twice. Although I think I need to... Wait, how many do I need? So I can get 18, 21, 23 in Clocktown. 24, right? 24. And I have 26 right now, don't I? Do I have 26 right now? If I have 26 right now, I don't need any extra rupees. I need to have 26 going into Clocktown to do what I want to do. Because I can get 24 in Clocktown, so if I have 26 already, yeah, that'd be good. Am I doing good math? 18, 21, 22, 24? Yeah. I've seen the intro to this game so many times, man. I don't even, like... For first cycle, I spend, like, half the time not looking at the screen. I swear to God.
Hop! Yo! Clothing!
Boo with the 64-month resub. Hello, Boo. World record. Dude, I should put world record attempts as one of my tags for the stream. You know, I'm still like 5.5 minutes off, but you know, close enough. I will tell you right now, Eddie, that I cannot play the game casually anymore. I know too much about the game at this point to play it casually. But it took me a while to reach that point, I feel like. Like, it wasn't instantaneous or anything. Like, it took me a while of running this game to feel like that. And even still, I don't miss being able to play this game casually because I enjoy speedrunning it more. That's my opinion on it. And you can do with that what you will. Closest thing you'll ever see to a Let's Play on this channel is me playing Intended %. Really? God, Undermiser 2. I cannot wait. The way I see it, like, it's gonna be different for everybody, so I'm just gonna share, like, my own subjective experience, and that's, like, for me, speedrunning the game and getting to know it very well, even though I cannot enjoy it at, like, in a more casual manner anymore, because I enjoy the game so much, being able to find a way that I can play it, where I can play it constantly and, like, never really get bored of it was, to me, it, like, is really good. And I value that a lot, and I don't regret learning to speedrun this game and doing what I've done for the past several years. But that's not going to be the same for everybody. That's just how I feel about the game. This angle's bad. Gonna have to turn and spin, or else I will crash right into the fence. Jotaro, thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate it very much. I've moved past it, Eddie. I mean, there's still a lot on my mind because of it, but I feel like I did the right thing at this point. I don't know. Oh man, I get to show off the new rupees because they are gonna be required for me to hit 50. Wait, I don't go there yet, right? Yeah, because we're only doing two. We're only doing two. We get this rupee, we get this rupee. And then I need to get all 9 of the Keaton bushes twice. I cannot afford to miss. Because my rupee route is perfect right now. It cannot afford to miss one, or else we're going to lose like 5 seconds. So I have to get all of these. I can't miss. Good. The goal is, by the end of this, I need to have 50 rupees, and we want to do it with like the absolute minimum amount of load zones. We don't want to... don't want to use or have to go through more than we have to, because like when we're gonna be waiting on midnight, and every single load zone is gonna stop the clock. Like we're gonna have to wait on the door to open, and so all that really matters in this part of the run is that I let the clock run as often as possible, only stopping it when I have to, which is gonna be like for the required load zones and for the required cutscenes. But otherwise, I want to make sure that the in-game time is always running. Blistering speeds. Oops. Alright, let's play this safe. I mean, I'm in no rush, so let's approach it from this side and then do this. No particular reason, I just find it easier to get them all from that side. I don't know why. And then let me show you the new rupees that we found out about that I'm kind of relying on right now. Okay. Collecting those scares me because they can fall on opposite sides of the platform, and then you have to like really you gotta race to make sure you get them all before they disappear. But they did not fall in that bad of positions there. That was pretty good. Alright. I think this is going to be a gold split. Pretty sure it is, actually. I don't think I've actually gotten to do just 2 sets of Keaton bushes in a run yet. I think it's always been 3. I've not been getting lucky enough with rupees. Because normally you have to do 3. I think more often than not you're going to end up doing 3, and only very occasionally, like rarely, you'll get to do 2. So this is pretty good. Whale lol is the best. And now it's an actual quote. Running against these splits should actually be so easy, man. These splits are really, really weird in that they somehow are the best splits I've gotten since I came back, and yet they suck in literally every part of the run. I don't think there's a single part of the run that's good. Ooh, you're confident, Schuber. Heck yeah, it is. And I will continue to say it until the end of time, bad idea. I will never stop.
Loggers, bro.
It was a gold split. I agree, Will, but I don't think I can change the text that displays for it, unfortunately. Right, because I don't think anyone's ever gonna play at the level of their gold splits if they've done more than, like, 2-3 runs. That's just not realistic. It is a pretty succinct way of putting it, I guess, but it's not entirely accurate. There's probably a better way. No, the best possible time has nothing to do with, like, a task, though. A task is, like, can execute strats that are way better than a human's segments ever will be. So, like, a human's best segments have no, like, there's no relation between them and a task, generally. Hey, Umius. Schuver, Elderface. PB is always free weighty words. It always is. The splits are doing the thing again because I keep pushing them off my screen. You know how, like, your windows on your monitor can be, like, partially, like, pushed off to the side and, like, outside the, like, effective range of the monitor? I do that with my splits, and apparently that breaks them when they're being captured by OBS. Yeah. Like, if I move them around, watch the timer. Every time I move it off screen, it freezes. Oh, that's so annoying. So it's just taking up space on my screen. Ooh, and I just dropped a few frames. Hopefully that is not going to be a pervasive issue this stream. I've not been having too many problems with my upload recently. So hopefully that is just an isolated few frames. I don't even like the name Best Theoretical Time, because the current time that I mean, first of all, okay, well, my time is really bad right now, so technically 2:41 is a good time, like a time that I could feasibly get this run, but like, when my time is good, best possible time will represent a time that I'm basically not ever going to achieve, and so Best Theoretical Time doesn't sound good either. I mean, I guess in, like, theoretically, it is a perfect human run if my golds are good. But it's not actually achievable, which just makes it weird. I agree. That one is better indeed. People complain that the name was bad. That one's so much better, though. Alright, PB got first try bombs. Let's see if we can get it again. No first try bombs. How about second try? Second try would not be that bad. Okay. No, if you just rename it Best, people are gonna be really confused too. It'd be funny though. No, not your band. Yo, Matt, you have to get in on the MM memes. Alright, I think I'm gonna do it. I actually only just found out about it today. Apparently, there's gonna be something called the MM Monthlies now, where in the MM Discord, people come up with a category for the month, and by the end of the month, the goal is to have the best time. And it's all gonna be, like, meme and, like, short categories that, like, nobody really runs to encourage, like, routing and thinking and, you know, striving to, like, towards the best we can in a month, because obviously people have been grinding, like, the main categories forever, so it wouldn't be anything new if it was with main categories. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get in on it. So the current category for MM monthlies is all 50 rupee chests. And I think I'm gonna run that a little bit. I'm still gonna run primarily glitchless over the month, but I'm gonna like take a look at it and like see if I can think of a good route, and then go from there. Get some runs in. Oh no, I disconnected from chat. Am I still live? OBS says I'm still live, but my chat is broken. I might have to refresh my chat. It's not fixing itself like it normally does. Oh, no, it fixed itself. Cranberry. Keaton, what are you doing? That was... okay. But yeah. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but I think I want to do it just for fun. All 50 rupee chests is a sick category. All 50 rupee chests is one of the only categories where you have to open, like, a ton of doors in the well. Well, I mean, there might be a way to open or avoid opening a lot of them, but there's 250 rupee chests in beneath the well. Reverse dungeon order glitchless wouldn't be very interesting because you would still need to enter the dungeons in a relatively normal order to get the item, and then you would just have to, like, leave or something. I don't think it would be that interesting. God, there's no way max percent for a cycle is going to be picked, ever. They are race file runs, Matt. So you should get in on it. No, Raggin. The majority of it is just rupee farming, Raggin. For bank. Alright, so the time loss that we had on this split is because I got worse bomb luck. Unfortunately. I think that was the bulk of it. I believe there are 950 rupee chests, Matt. I can give you all their locations if you did want in on this. Dude, I was messing with this. I even thought I had a strategy that was gonna work for the bad lily pad RNG, and I got bad lily pad RNG. I went for it and it didn't work now. I'm so sick of this strat, man. I'm so sick of this trick. Why does it never work? In runs, specifically. Why? Like, what is going on? Dragon, do you know what's going on or why this isn't working? Because, like, I was practicing this beforehand, and it was working every time. Now I'm confused. I'm really confused and kind of upset, actually. Finally, dude. Oh my god. This trick makes me really upset, actually. Does that matter, Reagan? I've had that work fine in practice, so I thought it moving left versus right didn't matter, and just its position at the time is what mattered. Right, but if it's moving left to right, you have to go earlier. Like the timing changes, obviously, because you have to use, like, a different cue for the timing, but I didn't think it actually mattered which direction it was moving, as long as the position at the time of the jump was good. Am I misunderstanding this? Two, three, four, I don't know, if it actually, if it going left to right or right to left matters, then I could only do it when it's going right to left. I did not want to risk walking along the top there with crit health. I'm losing time here because of that trick. No, there are people, Whale, who don't even run that actively and are more dedicated to, like, optimization and, like finding new strats and new glitches and new techniques and whatnot. Right? I don't think innovation really suffers all that much, because the people who do not innovate and do not think about the route and do not do that and just copy other people's runs, if they couldn't copy people's runs, they probably wouldn't run in the first place. And so nothing is lost, because in most cases, I feel like those people weren't going to contribute in that facet anyway. But there are plenty of people who dedicate themselves wholly to this, and like, speedrunning is pretty collaborative in the first place. Like, people aren't gonna know about something once I get the record with it. Like, people know about it way before that. Like, when someone gets a record, that's almost everything in a record at this stage is always known about, like, by most people ahead of time. Anyway. I need to read Dragon's message. I understand that, Ragan, but when it's moving left to right, I try to jump earlier because I figure that's like the same thing as it moving right to left and it being late in its cycle. Instead, I jump when it's moving left to right and it being early in its cycle. But I don't know. I'll keep that in mind, I guess, and I'll test it more. And if I find that right to left is significantly more consistent, then I'll just do that all the time. I figured if you varied your timing based on the direction it was moving, it would be fine. That was an interesting way for that to play out. Yes, a stick! I forgot to equip the potion. I guess I'll do it later. I see, Dragon. Okay. Then what I was getting, like... My idea of the correct timing, Dragon, must be really wrong then. I'm gonna prioritize that trick in practice, like, even more. I suck at that trick. Like, almost more than anything else in the run, and I think it's just due to, like a pretty bad understanding. Like, I feel like I have, like, a pretty good understanding of most tricks in the run, but that one, my understanding is very below average, I feel like. So I have to improve. So I have 8 bombs, so we can skip the bomb drop here. Save a little bit of time that way. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh god, this movement is horrible. That was really bad. I mean, speedrunning is absolutely competitive, and there's a lot of people who want to be the best, and want to have world record, and want to be better than everyone. I mean, that's obviously true, but at the same time, that's not mutually exclusive, with speedrunning being a mostly collaborative effort. And those same people who are competitive collaborating with the other people running the game. Like, I don't think those two are mutually exclusive whatsoever. I think it's very, very small subset of people who would actively attempt to hide information or, like, hurt other runners in any way. Like, I think that almost never happens. I think it has happened, and it probably will happen in the future, but I think it's extremely uncommon and not at all what the speedrunning community represents. Hey, Poke. I'm gonna try soon, now that, like, I'm becoming a little bit more practiced, and I've been running for a little bit, I really want to try implementing the stick jump slash strat in this fight. I've been holding off on it because of it being one of the more difficult things in the run, in my opinion. But as I get better at all the other things, and I have less overall things to practice, I want to implement that. There's a different quick gecko strat? I don't know of a different one, Ragan. Is the other one in your PB, Ragan? Can I refer to it? I'm glad, Belladonna. That one is one of the more used ones, I feel like. If there's a different fast gecko strat, Ragan, I would love to learn it, because I hate the stick jump slash thing. It's so bad. I see, Ragan. I'll have to figure that out then. I don't know how that might work. Okay. Well, this is terrible. This angle is really bad. I'm gonna have to turn. This is not how I wanted to do this area. But wait, did you at least attempt it in PB, Ragan? Because even if you failed it, but, like, attempted it, I could still watch it to see, like, what you were going for and perhaps conclude how it is done. Especially if I can't find another video of it. And up does it as well? Okay. So I will look for it then, Ragan. I think I'll be able to find it knowing that. Because the stick jump slash is really bad. Like, really bad. Ah, no, I wanted the side hop. I practiced doing it that way, but I messed up pretty quickly. Not a good beginning, overall. It's not the universal void out sound effect, but that void is actually a super like it's a special case. It's not the same as most other voids in the game. And there are actually, I think, unique glitches involving that void as well. I used to know one, but I'm like trying to remember what it is, and I can't remember it. I think it had something to do with like pulling a cutscene item while you were voiding in that void, and then you could do stuff. No, that was an 8. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. No, is it the only instance of that void? Is there anywhere else that behaves like that? Wait, that void might actually be unique. I can't think of another area where the void behaves like that void. Like the one above lens platforms. Is there another one like that in the game anywhere? I cannot think of one. I cannot think of another place with a void like that. I mean, I may be wrong, but I think it might be the only one. Not having crit health going into this is nice. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Not even close. No, Joe Braz, all my time is completely committed to school and stream right now. Come on. Come on, RNG. That's good enough, probably. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, no. That was just bad luck. I mean, I could have not gone for that, but, like, I felt like I should go for that. I don't know. You know what? Just... Run might die here unless I get good luck. Ooh, perfect luck, perfect luck. Nice. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, not the worst lullaby skip in the world execution-wise, but I did get bad luck, which is unfortunate because I could have saved a lot of time there if I didn't get bad luck, and I executed decently well. In terms of my execution, it could still be improved. I could probably use Goron Mask less times than I did there. Almost certainly. And I could probably get more distance in certain cases between each wind cycle. So I need to try to optimize that further. I think I'm gonna switch to Mashing Dragon. I think you were right. I'm already doing, like, I already feel, like, decently comfortable with mashing, trying it, like, 2 or 3 times. And I already feel like, I feel like I was losing a little bit of time, like, in terms of movement, but I think it could be corrected with a little bit of practice. Like, I don't think it's the mashing's fault. I think it's my fault. I can't believe a run this bad is 20 seconds behind. If a run is this bad, it should be a reset, honestly, but I can still save like 3 to 4 minutes coming up, so... Oh, another strat I want to implement is not moving to this position before starting this roll. But I have to practice that a bunch, because I think that's hard. Nuz, I made a folder with everything that I have to open before the stream, and I didn't put Trev Note in it. And that folder exists so that I don't forget things, and yet I didn't put Trev Note in it.
Loggers, bro!
Yeah, someone add to Trev Note to remember to open Trev Note. The Poggers, bro, is a friend of mine. I pause here every run, and it's because of it's 100% muscle memory. I can't get rid of it. I cannot defeat my 100% muscle memory. Well, okay, the thing is that muscle memory's from an old 100% route, so I'm actually not even positive it's still like valid, it's still applicable. So, if I end up forgetting it going back to 100%, it might be fine and it might not. That's not where my bombs are. Please still work. I kind of messed up my setup because I pressed the wrong button. Everything's fine. All you gotta do is watch anime in Japanese with subtitles. You'll basically learn a new language. Facts. That is definitely how that works. 100%. That stalactite falling in front of me and blocking my arrows is completely RNG. There's nothing I can do about it, but it's gonna cost me some time. Yeah, 20 seconds lost to the stalactite on average, so that makes sense. I think it's a little bit less than 20, but I did make some other mistakes. They were all minor, though. And the pause didn't lose me any time, because the run I'm running against did that, too. Okay. Being 40 seconds behind doesn't matter, but we're not going to have a split for a little bit, because... I had to reroute and also auto-splitter. I broke it during the last run. But if I have a good mirror shield segment, I'll let you know. Because if we have a good mirror shield segment, I can save like 2 minutes. So with 2 minutes to save on mirror shield, that is the most important thing right now. Dude, you can't take away Matt's anime, dude. He's as big of a weeb as they come, honestly. Dude, most of my quotes are just out of context, like, sexual stuff. Oh, don't act like you aren't, Matt. Schubert, thank you so much for the 12 bits. Oh my god, there's another Keaton mask. But this one doesn't have any underscores. Kinda iffy movement there. Twin Islands has always been rough to do perfectly, though. So I have 2 people with Keaton mask names, and then the other day we had the guy in here who made his account in 2012 or something, and literally just had the name Majora's Mask, with like no special characters or anything, and that was pretty nutty. Actually, wait, I gotta check how old this new Keaton's account is. How long has he had this name? How hard is it to get a name like that? How old do you have to be? Not old. Interesting. I feel like that name should have been taken. I mean, unless whoever it was taken by, for some reason. Wait, no, this is super sketch. I'm losing some time here, but I think that wasn't gonna work. How do you get that name in 2018? Like, surely someone had to have already had that name, but due to inactivity, lost it. I can't see you getting that name in 2018 otherwise. That's... I mean, you're still, like, crazy, like, you still had to get, like, get it in that window, right? Like, before someone else did, but... I'd have a hard time imagining Keaton Mask being untaken for that long. Deny me magic, huh? Are they gonna deny me this one too? Alright. At least I didn't lose spikes. I had to go way on the outside of the track. But I didn't lose spikes. Okay, that's fine. That's unlucky, but that's fine. Getting knocked over past, like, this point would be race losing, but if it happens early enough, due to the rubber banding, they'll slow down when they get ahead of you, and you have enough time to catch up. It was definitely a bad race, but a win's a win. Guys, I'm sorry if you lost the prediction. It wasn't in my control. They knocked me over. It happens. Hey man, sometimes, bad idea, the rubber banding works in your favor. Sometimes. Oh wait, Goron race wasn't part of the prediction? Okay. Chat tricked me. The mods are handling the prediction. I didn't read it, and I just... But Whale, you failed to take into account how much I don't want to dab. That's why that one's so expensive. So that nobody gets it. I'm a certified person, Cypher. Not many people can say they're certified to be a person, but I can. I think I'm also probably going to add file name to the channel point rewards. I just forgot to do it, but I probably will do that. I think the only reason I haven't done it is because I haven't decided on a price. Because I don't want to get like a huge queue of file names, but I also want it to be reasonable. But they mess up my hair, Lou. Like, file name is definitely going to be on the more expensive side, and also, like, the problem with file name is they technically make the run slower. And, like, once I'm going for a world record, I don't want to do that. I mean, I could just leave it until I'm, like, going for a world record and, like, want everything to be optimal. The problem is that soon, so maybe I shouldn't add it. It could be just, like, file names for bingos and meme categories. But, I mean, bingos are so... Like, bingos are only once a week, so it'd have to be pretty expensive. Because if there was a queue, I'd, like, never get to them all. Oh, yeah, wait, what was the, All one-character file names are the same speed. Auto-split failed on Epona's again. I don't know how to get Epona's to work. I keep changing the Epona split, but it just doesn't want to work. I'm not sure what I need to do to make that one work. Like, we have most of the splits working by this point, and Epona's is always, like, the odd one out that doesn't work. I will figure something out, though. I haven't given up. Good start to this race. This is looking like a 46 so far. I'm now blind because of that lens flare. Ooh, 46.61. That's a good time. Doubters in shambles. Good. You should always assume I'm going to do well. Except when I don't. And then you're a fool for thinking I was going to do well. It's just how it works. Unlucky. I think it's, like, really odd that that has no collision. Bad idea. Because it looks really silly, but at the same time... Like, I could also understand why it would have no collision. Like, it might not even be, like, to save time. It could just be, like, to give the player a little bit more leniency in the race. Even if it looks kind of silly. Because, like, imagine you're a casual player and you're ahead the entire race and then you lose the race to bonking that little post at the starting line. That'd be tragic. Goron Link is faster than Epona by a significant margin. Goron Link in a spike roll is actually the exact same speed as a Hess. And Hessing and OOT and MM are also both the same speed. So Goron Link is literally just the Hess mask. You're moving at Hess speed almost all the time. Hess is a glitch in both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask that's very commonly used in glitch speedruns of both. It lets you roll into a bomb with a certain timing. In OOT, you have to shield the bomb. In MM, you do not. And then if you roll into the bomb with a specific timing, I don't know as much about OT's version because it's different, because bombs are different. But in MM, it's a 2-frame roll, and then you have to retarget after the bomb explodes. While holding a specific position on your control stick called S position, it looks like this. So it's about this much. This is S position. Like, this is all the way, and this is S position on the input display. And you will move backwards really fast. No, Epona is actually a good deal faster than Bunnyhood. Bunnyhood sucks. Bunnyhood is only marginally faster than rolling. And Bunnyhood is the same speed as backwalking. The only advantage that Bunnyhood has over backwalking is that it accelerates in speed slightly faster. and also you have more control over your direction. Those are the advantages of bunnyhood, but otherwise backwalking is the exact same speed pretty much. Like if you're going down a straight corridor, there'd be almost no difference. And a really funny thing about bunnyhood, and it's why I like meme on this mask all the time, because bunnyhood is like in general a really bad mask, right? Like when someone completely new to speedruns, right? I'm not making fun of them because like it's a totally normal assumption, but when someone new to Majora's Mask speedruns comes in for the first time, they always like it's not all the time, but it's very common to ask why I'm not using bunnyhood. But it's a really bad mask. Because you have to take into account the time it takes to get it, and then when you learn that it's literally the exact same speed as backwalking and Goron Mask exists, there's like no reason to get bunnyhood in the majority of speedruns. Bunnyhood is only used in the speedruns that have to get it anyway. Like all masks in 100%. Like they have to get it, and therefore it's not like a cost, like there's no time cost in those categories to get it because they have to get it. It's part of the definition. Bunnyhood Hesses do look, I like them too. It's very cute. Bunnyhood versus Ice Arrows? Bunnyhood. Easy. Don't even have to think about it. Over both of them, I would take the Keaton Mask, though. But you should already know that. By far my favorite mask is the Keaton Mask. That's why it's the sub badge. Keaton Mask? Yeah, it's alright. Oh man, I knew you were AFK, Keaton. I was waiting for you to come back. The second Keaton Mask has arrived. Fight it out. It's true, the other Keaton Mask doesn't have any underscores in his name. Oh my god, and 44 has gifted a sub to the other Keaton mask. So now the other Keaton mask has a Keaton mask next to his name. This is moving very quickly. Ooh, I almost blonked that. That would have been pretty bad. My in-game time is really good right now. I haven't made a significant mistake yet, and if we keep on this pace, I will save a lot of time on the split. Like I said before, we're 40-ish seconds behind, but if this split goes really well overall, I can save like 2 minutes and be really ahead on the other side. Alright, so we're looking for a magic refill here and 1 bomb drop. But the bomb drop isn't necessary, it would just help. I don't need it. I will need it eventually, but I don't need it right now. So getting it now would be nice. But I did not, so we'll get it later. Like I said, we don't. I want the bomb drop, but we don't need it now. And I got the magic, at least. God, I remember my first time being exposed to Minecraft. I don't know what grade I was in, but it was definitely in my middle school's computer lab. I 100% remember the first time I saw Minecraft when it was in alpha. Like, I must have been in the 6th or 7th grade. I have to imagine. The first time I saw Minecraft. I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, but I understand the appeal. It's just not my thing. But I'm also, like, a big fan of, like, story-based games and RPGs and big, like, sweeping narratives, so it's like totally understandable why I say Minecraft isn't exactly my favorite thing. But I do have fun with it with friends sometimes. I have played it from time to time. I'm 25, Fox. That's true. I was playing... I was playing Minecraft with Omni once, and we took a boat together to go exploring, I think with like a treasure map or something, and I left Omni on an island and took the boat. It was a good time. That is one of my favorite moments in Minecraft for sure, was when I abandoned Omni on an island. We're definitely not going an hour without splits again. The next split should work. And we are on pace to do the route as intended, so we should have a split for the next one. That one auto split is still failing for, even though I keep changing it. Okay. Dude, I thought the punch would still hit because it... Okay, we're still fine, we're still fine. That sucks so bad, though. We're still fine. I am struggling with this new Iron Knuckle strat, though. Okay, we got it the second time, but the new Iron Knuckle strat is like a little bit tricky, and I forgot to warm it up today. I did practice it the other day though, so, but I should still be warming it up every day because it's like newer. I don't have as much cumulative practice on it, so I need to remember to warm it up before runs. I've only practiced that strat for like, I'd say like half an hour to an hour total. And it's like pretty tricky because there's a lot of variance depending on which swings the Iron Knuckle gives you. It's pretty easy overall, I'd say, if he gives you vertical swing, although I did mess it up the first time because I accidentally did a punch combo. But so what's my in-game time, right? That was the first real, like, big mistake we've made this segment. 2. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. I mean, it's not as good as it would have been because in-game time stopped moving when I died, but I'm not gonna lose a ton of time to that. I probably lost, like, 20 seconds to that, and otherwise I think we're on pace to be ahead. I think this is good. I think we're still gonna be ahead. You're right. I should use I when referring to mistakes, and I should use we when I talk about, like, PBs and grid splits and stuff. It's gonna be our world record, chat. Ooh. Nice. No, I wanted those bombs! How many bombs do I have? That could actually be problematic if I don't have at least 10. I need to have at least 10 or we have a problem. Wait, I had, like, somewhere in the teens. We're fine. Everything's fine. We have 18 bombs, correct. We do. Just water whale. Guava juice? Can't say I've ever had it. I don't like the sound of that, bananas. I'm gonna opt out of that one, Poke. I think you can make an informed guess based off your own knowledge. I think you have enough information. By the way, you can actually see Tattle in the top left of the screen right here. And at various points, you're able to see Tattle because this cutscene places Link in the background in a place you can't see him. But whenever the camera angle is right, Tattle appears on screen still. Tattle was on screen, I think, 2 or 3 times during that cutscene. And I didn't tell you until afterwards. Dang. Gets 300 Trev bucks and just spends them immediately. We are all Keaton masked on this blessed day. Now I'm reminded of like the I'm Squidward? It's like, I'm Squidward, you're Squidward? What's that episode? What's the quote? God, I can't quote it correctly. Are there any other Squidwards I should know about? Getting vibes of that episode. Or I mean, I don't need to quote it properly. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, whether I quote it correctly or not. Oh wait, no. Trev Thirsty is a thing on FFZ. I think I just didn't add it. Did I forget to add it? Oh no, Well. How could you say that? No. Whale doesn't have to leave. But he does have to know that I disagree with his opinion. Yeah, if you walk into the aliens, you take a quarter heart of damage. I saw. Wait, I'm in a bad position. Please don't see me. Please. Okay. That is the wrong button. Let's... Yes.
Oh,
Thanks, the pasture. Shield Slam TV subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub, Shield Slam. Appreciate it very much. Twitch Prime, by the way. Indirectly, not really, keeping money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. It's true. Oh my god, that camera. Hey, Shield Slam. I'm just barely gonna make it. But we made it. If you don't get in the well before the day transition happens, you get a cutscene. But there's no cutscene if you're in the well. I'm low on health, drink the milk. You're right. Not the greatest position. Like, not terrible. It's better than a lot of places he could die, because I'm still kind of close to the door. But it's not as close as I would like. The bomb throws aren't that hard. What's much harder with that big Poe fight is to manipulate him so that his final spawn before he dies is close to the door, right? Because then you save time on movement out of the room. And I got him a little bit close, but not quite where I wanted him. Oh, have you, Shield Slam? I'm glad that they made you want to check out the stream. I'm trying to upload more to YouTube again. I have another video scheduled for tomorrow. It's going to be a bingo race. And then I have a video scheduled for this weekend that's a highlights video of, like, stream clips. And that's the first one I've ever made. And it's literally just, like, hard cuts from clip to clip because I'm not good at editing and don't have an editor.
Bloggers, bro.
I mean, I'm sure you do a good job, Imbued, but do you have the time to do it? I can't tell if you're kidding or not. It feels like you don't have the time to do that. But, I mean, I would love to have you as my video editor. Nice. It's true and God, I hate that software, man. I hate it so much in Beard. How do you use it? I was just a little bit slow. Please don't come. Okay, goodbye. I almost got double Dragonflied. Dude. Okay, let's not mess around with this. I messed up. Oh no! Auto split. Really? Okay, so what has auto split failed on? It failed on Epona's, it failed on Odawa's, and it kind of struggled with Mirror Shield. The split came in a bit later than it should have. But I'm pretty sure it works for the remainder of the splits in the run. So it looks like it's struggling with 3 splits right now, and it's those 3 consecutive ones. Nah, I'm not gonna give up on Auto Splitter. A lot of the failures were just me learning. I feel like if I ever have to make auto splits for another category, it would be much, much easier. I would like a pedal, but I don't have enough space for a pedal. You have no idea, alright? Everything you see on screen is all the free space in my room. Over here is a bed, and then there needs to be a walking corridor to the door, and then that's it. And then, like, there's just a giant pool of, like, streaming equipment and wires next to me. And plushes. In fact, because of this thing, and there's a second one of those over there that you can't even see on stream, there's less space than ever. Really now? Okay. Also, when auto split is working, I really like it. Like, I actually really like not having to worry about splits. So I really, like, want to continue trying to get it to work. Alright, let's see if I can't get this strat. No, Avajo. That's too much work. It's too much effort. Can I get boat jump? Moment of truth. Oh, I got it. Oh, we boat jumped! We got it! True! I love this. I should get the heart on my way out of this room because at my current health, if I get hit by the pirate in the pirate fight once, I will get kicked out. And that's kind of risky. To just assume that I won't get hit when you get hit by all... You get hit in that fight all the time. Like, I'd have to go really slow to avoid getting hit. Because the fast strat is literally just to slash into her until she dies. And, like, not defend yourself at all. The context is Fire Emblem for that quote, I swear. Okay. That's not what I meant to do, but... better than getting caught, I guess. Please stop. That was a bad fight. Oh my god. I mean, I thought it was fine and good in Fire Emblem Awakening because it made a lot of sense there, and they actually, like, fleshed it out, and it was fun to, like, try and optimize stats. Or, I mean, just to see the supports, but I'm always an optimal stats kind of guy. But in Fates, it didn't make any sense, and they didn't integrate it into the story at all, and it wasn't as good in Fates. So I'm glad they stopped trying to force it in like, when they made 3 houses. Like, I hope they only, like, do stuff like that if it makes sense. They don't just try to, like, force mechanics people like in just because they like it. It might be more work to come up with something new that people also like, but, as it turns out, if you just recycle something people liked, they might not like it as much the second time. Especially if it's just not as well implemented. Crazy, I know, but... Thanks, Maritrix. No, I don't want the pot. I don't need those bombs. We're leaving them behind. I'm doing this slowly. One extra dive. One of my dives was kind of little sketch. Rather play it safe. My favorite Fire Emblem character. You know, I've never thought about it exactly. I know a lot of Fire Emblem characters I dislike. And I know a lot of the ones that I like too, but I don't know who my actual favorite is. Let me think for a second. We're in a pretty chill part of the run, so like I have a second to think about this. I dislike Boyd in the Tellius duology. Considering every Fire Emblem actually uses a new cast of characters, like in a new game universe, it has a lot of characters. There are hundreds of Fire Emblem characters, because they don't just reuse them from game to game. There's new ones in every game. My favorite Lord characters are probably either Ike or... No, it's probably... I mean, he's not technically a Lord, but, like, he fills the role in that game. He's probably my favorite one. And I guess in the first one, he actually is a Lord, technically, after the halfway point. I really like Cordelia in the Tellius games too. God, the Tellius games, and particularly Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn is actually my favorite Fire Emblem game. So I have a lot of characters I like from Radiant Dawn. Oh, I missed your bits. I was thinking about Fire Emblem. Thank you for the 37 bits, Keaton. I don't like hard pretzels, like the salted ones, but I like soft pretzels, like the ones you get in movie theaters. I love those so much. I don't like hard pretzels as much, but like the soft bread pretzels, those ones are good. Oh no, Keaton, how will we ever resolve this? I like Felix in Three Houses, actually. I like Felix. I like Ferdinand von Aegir. Actually, I don't know if I really like Ferdinand. He's just a meme. I kind of like Ferdinand. I actually do kind of like Ferdinand. I didn't know, Keaton. I didn't know he could still be recruited. Dude, 100% doesn't even have turtle cutscene skip anymore, so I'm actually, like, probably just never gonna need that cutscene skip ever again. Yeah, I guess that's true, Lou. I don't think it really matters because it loses time in this case for me to do it, and I just do it for fun. But I think I should stop doing it, even if it loses me time. I don't think there's gonna be a problem with that though. Especially since I'm not gonna get record with this run or anything. That pause actually loses me a frame. Yes, bananas. I believe that is how it goes. When you think about it, Mikau is still dead at the end of this game. So, I mean, if that is the case, that's kind of sad. Hey, Bernard. What's up, man? I think I'm ahead. I don't think this temple's 12 minutes long. Pretty sure it's not. And I could suck. Maybe then it's 12 minutes long. I don't know if there's lore behind it other than it's there and maybe the Skull Kid created it. Alright, got that to start. Good. I'm gonna get my wall bonk now. If there is lore regarding, like, the tornado thing going around Great Bay Temple, I'm afraid I actually do not know it. Whoa, camera, what are you doing? Okay, well that was interesting. Ooh, didn't get the bonk. My angle was a little too harsh. Okay, I would like full health for this fight. I will lose a lot of health within this fight. 11 bombs, that's good enough for now. I might need one bomb drop after this fight, though. I probably will. Oh, Eddie, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. that may have double hit. It's a little bit iffy, because even if it doesn't work, it still like makes the damage sound. Dude, I was slow. Oh no. Okay. I know I got at least one double hit. He might be one hit from dead. He was! Nice! Okay. Man, if I hadn't failed one cycle, that would have been like a perfect fight. Nice. Hey, Seraphix. Hey, Volcanic Pizza. Yo, Bernard, thank you so much for the 803 bits. Did it play I Have No Sword? Alright, I need one bomb drop minimum. I can't move on without at least one. Okay. I was favored to get bombs from those pots. Those pots have a 9 out of 16 chance of dropping bombs. So slightly over 1/2. I'm afraid the odds are actually not that crazy to get that bomb drop. Nice. Dang, my mid-late game is not bad. Or at least my mid-game. My mid-game has been pretty good, with very few mistakes. Like, my only significant mistake, like, other than, like, minor movement stuff that, you know, tends to happen every run, is the Iron Knuckle death. I think that's my biggest mid-game mistake. Like, most of my mistakes this run have been early game. My early game sucks, guys! My understanding that was Zora starts higher on ladders, so if it's a really short ladder, Zora's faster. Zora is only slower for tall ladders. Like really big ones, where it matters that he's slightly slower. Ooh! Ooh, I got it! Let's go. My like, again, you know, like, I think I talked with somebody about this a long time ago, and there were actually very few ladders where Zora was slower. Like, the difference is so minimal that it takes, like, a really large ladder, is what I thought. I may be wrong. Maybe I should time this. Like, wait, should we frame count Zora climbing ladders? Because I've never done that. I'm just going off what I remember. Am I correct, though, that most ladders are faster as Zora to climb just because of the height advantage at the beginning? It's like it takes like a really like I don't know how much time it takes for like the other forms to gain on Zora, but my understanding was that it was almost identical, and that Zora was only very slightly slower to climb ladders. I see. Okay, okay. So that doesn't contradict your understanding? That is what you thought also? Just to be clear? Okay, Zora does lose a few frames on that ladder. Okay. So I should use human on that ladder from now on then. Okay. I thought that ladder was small enough for Zora to be faster. Interesting. Dang, now I want to time this and figure it out. I think my understanding of ladders is flawed. Am I on the platform? Please be on the platform. I think I am. Not sure. I'm in an awkward position, because this health is bad, but I don't want a full health refill. A full health refill is also bad. Do I get the heart container, or is there like a partial heart drop I can get? I think we still skip the heart container, and we look for a partial health refill. We don't want full health, because it ruins the death warp. Yo, ZSR, thank you so much for the raid! Oh, man. Hands up! This is a raid! Put down your Franker Z's. Wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. It's the speed police. Coming for me yet again. Where can I get a partial health refill? I think there's a partial health refill in the ceiling room in Akana Castle that I can get. I equipped over fire arrows again. That's bad. I have to re-equip fire arrows now. You guys came just in time to see me somehow choke this minute lead. Right. You might be sitting there, alright, not having watched me before and be thinking like, wow, he can't possibly choke a lead this big. But let me tell you, alright, you have not watched me enough in that case, obviously. Thanks for the good luck, blah man. Oh man, Bernard, good luck. Gainers are not banned in Glitchless. Okay, so that was a full health refill, but at least I'm not at 5 maximum hearts. That's still better than the heart container. As far as glitchless rule sets are concerned, I mean, they're typically going to be pretty arbitrary, but in the case of MM, the community as a whole voted on the glitchless rule set. So it's like, we've done our best to satisfy everyone in terms of like what people think are glitches and what aren't. That should work. What, Matarashi? Yo, I would do that. Oh no, I equipped over fire arrows again. Why am I like griefing, dude? I'm just intentionally throwing for content right now. If the powder keg does not blow up the ceiling, the run would be dead, yes. But the hitbox is gigantic. It's really hard to miss. The rule set has changed before, Whale, but it was already voted upon recently. Like, there was a whole bunch of stuff looked at recently, so it's not going to change anytime soon. And, like, the last glitchless rule set votes that were held had the most people in the community that they've ever held. So, like, more people were included than ever, so they're less likely to change than ever, I feel like. If that makes sense. Okay, that may have looked a little bit weird, but I'm intentionally trying to take damage as I fight these guys, so I'm like stopping to let them hit me. Like, I need this guy to hit me twice. Because we are death warping out of here. In the first place, Will, only people who run the game were allowed to vote. This run's had a really good mid-game dope, but its early game was atrocious. If my early game was good, I could be like 3-4 minutes ahead here, I think. Like, I lost so much time in the early game in this run. I'm so bad at... You're right, Lone. I am pretty bad at playing up the death here. Wait. Everyone forget that I told you that I'm gonna death warp, alright? You don't remember that? You didn't hear it. Alright? I am playing on Wii Virtual Console. It is the fastest version for almost every category. I think any percent is faster on N64 right now, but... Well, okay, and technically, in theory, Wii U Virtual Console is the fastest for a lot of categories, but Wii U sucks so much to run on, nobody wants to do it. Oh my god, I can't believe Ben was there to stop my chew! Run's dead, guys. How I could never have foreseen this. Like, there were people who dabbled in Wii U, Apacher, when, like, stuff was coming out. And I mean, even outside of, like, it being required to do, like, certain tricks initially. Like a year ago or whenever that happened. But, like, even the people who were dabbling in it, like, generally came to the conclusion that it was not fun. First of all, if they keep, like, releasing, like, virtual console versions of these games, I really hope they, like, cut back on the dark filter that makes the game just look so much worse. I hate the filter that's over the game. It's not as bad on Wii VC, but on Wii U VC, it's, like, intolerable. The game just looks so bad. Okay, keys. That's unlucky. Oh, no loan. Really? I thought I was definitely out of the boulder's way. By the smallest of margins, I think I got hit there. Oh, I'm aware of the long jump off that you can do there, Zuner, so I never walk to the edge of the block. Like, don't worry, I know exactly how close to the edge of the block you need to be to long jump there, and I never do it. I've had it happen before. And I always take a step here onto this block before I play the song, because if you're on the edge of the block, then while the block is moving during this cutscene, you can fall off. So I always take a step onto it, because right here you can fall if you're on the edge. No Stone Tower Temple music because it's nighttime. It will be fixed eventually. But on the Japanese version, if you enter this area at night, it doesn't play music. I think they fixed it for the English release. Did they not fix it for... I swear they fixed it on English. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Dang. They didn't fix that on English? It's crazy. We're all about very somber stone tower temples here. Nice. Yep, I do have to double Song of Double Time this run. Hopefully, I mean, I should end up having to do it like every run from now on, I feel like. God, if I accidentally damage buffered that, that would have been really funny. But really unlucky. Imagine. I didn't think about that until I had already committed, but... Okay, so I'm not doing my strat here because I accidentally went down the... Or wait a minute. So I have 5/8 of a heart right now, right? I hate this amount of health. This amount of health is like really scary. So I should have 1 5/8 of a heart right now. Yeah, I believe my health is affected by the keys right now. The game actually tracks your health, I think in 16ths. If I'm correct. Nothing can do a 16th of a heart to you, though, unless you have double defense. So, you can effectively treat your health like it's an 8ths unless you have double defense, in which case stuff can start doing 16ths to you. But certain types of damage deal damage in 8ths and not quarters. And so your health can appear differently from... Because obviously your health doesn't update to account for 8ths, you can only tell... I can explain how to tell, but, like, it's gonna take a minute, so you're gonna have to give me a sec when I'm not doing anything. But, like, you saw that I had 1.5 hearts there, and that bomb only looked like it did a quarter. It's because I had 1 5/8 of a heart. So it couldn't reduce me to 1 heart yet, because I still have more than 1 heart right now. So even though a bomb normally does half a heart, it only looked like it did a quarter, because of, like, the weird funky health thing we have going on right now. This is gonna be really scary, though. If I let the fire tick even once, I'm dead. Okay, we put it out fast enough. So I have 1/8 of a heart right now. The types of damage that deal health in 8ths are like fire and ice damage. Like periodic small damage is what does damage in 8ths. But, like, obviously you'll only see it happen if, like, obviously you can't see it dealing damage in 8ths, so it'll only update every time it deals a quarter.
Blockers, bro.
Actually, here's how you know. So, like, here's how it works. If you have 1/8 of a heart, it will display as 1 1/4. If you have 3/8 of a heart or 5/8 of a heart, it will display as 1.5 hearts. And if you have 7/8 of a heart, it will display as 1 3/4. And then those are the only relevant numbers because everything else properly falls on one of the quarter values. But 1/8, 3/8, 5/8, and 7/8 are the numbers that the game can't properly display, but it does track. Isn't that great? Doesn't that make a lot of sense? You bet it does. And when you get this kind of, like, whenever your health is off and in this, like, weird 8ths place, you can tell because something will do more, it'll do more or less damage than it, or it'll look like it'll do more damage or less damage than it normally should. Wait, my magic is bad. I messed up. Fire or ice damage, though. They just naturally deal damage in 8ths. So, I mean, if you stop getting hit by fire or ice at such a point that you were on an 8th value that the game doesn't display properly, that's just where you are. Okay. I don't have enough magic to properly do this, so I'm gonna have to come back. I messed up with my magic usage because I missed the light arrow. Nine 16ths of a heart should show up as 1/2. Because it's less then 5/8, and 5/8 shows up as a half. Wait, I was going for the double hit. Control. That was weird. He didn't attack me once after getting hit. But I mean, it worked out. It didn't matter. It was just weird. Doing things in this order does lose a small amount of time, Poke. It's not that significant. It will lose me a small amount, though. It's like a couple seconds. It mostly loses time because I don't have as much magic for Twin Mold. Good. Those shots are a little bit precise. Not super, but the hitbox at that angle is really small. Dude, aim. Not that hard. There we go. Oh wait, I should conserve magic.
Blockers,
Yeah,
bro.
there's nothing like special about glitched health dope. It's not even a glitch. That name is inaccurate, which is why I'm trying to avoid calling it glitched health, because the game just naturally tracks your health in 16ths. But again, 16ths only come into play if you have double defense. Nothing actually deals 1/16th of a heart, unless you have double defense. I don't know what we should call it instead, but like calling it glitched health is kind of inaccurate. So I don't really have a name for it at the moment, but I am trying to avoid that name. Okay, I have enough magic for one ice arrow. Let's not miss it. Okay, he has 10 damage on him. I need to hit 5 more arrows to kill. Oh, I'm not going to get him on the cycle. Okay, 4 more arrows to kill. I can get him on the cycle. Hitting. Can I hit it? 2 more. Ah, God, I should have got... This is a bad fight. I should have got him on that cycle, but him hitting me made me lose too much time to hit him. Kind of a bad fight. Non-intuitive health. I mean, that does describe it completely accurately. It's not a very catchy name, but it does describe it. Dang, the twin mold split failed. Okay, I'm about 2 minutes ahead. This is looking like a 243, if I don't mess up Majora. I mean, what does fractional health even mean? Isn't health already fractional, and it's just... It just exists at, like, values that are smaller than what the game displays? I like Octo Health! Octo Health. Octo Health is definitely not a good name, though, for a viewer who doesn't know what it is. They would not understand. Hexadecimal Health. These are all good ideas. I like them. I cannot believe this run's a 243, though. It's so bad. It's such a bad run. Weird health. Again, I mean, it's better than the current name, but it's still kind of unclear what it is to anyone who hasn't had it explained to them. Alright, as this is glitchless, we still watch this cutscene, by the way. Unlike all those silly glitched categories in their moon warps. I don't think Weird Shot's a good name either, but it's been around too long at this point to take away. Yeah, a lot of old glitch names are really bad. Like, I would never suggest that they aren't. But they've been around way too long to change. Hey again, Poke. Like, I don't like Hess, but you can't change Hess, right? It's not the worst offender, but like, Hess is Hess is alright. It's not great. Back in Time is bad. I don't like Back in Time. What is ISS? I don't even know what that is. It's the original name for Hess Infinite Super Slide? Oh my god. Is that better? It might be better. It's not great either, though. I don't like either name. True. I mean, I'm basically, like, I'm not a speed, well, okay. If I'm a speedrunning boomer, then the people who've been in the community for 10 years or more, I don't know what we call them. But I've been around for 6 years, and I mean, that might be enough to qualify me as a boomer. But if I'm a boomer, then everyone who's been around for like 10 years plus is like actually just a fossil. Thiefbug was one of the first speedrunners I ever watched, long before I was a streamer. Like, I got into speedrunning watching ZFG and NOP and Thiefbug. And I think Goron Guy too. I think you're a zoomer, Dope. I think you are. You're on the fringe, though. Like, you've been around for, like, a decent amount of time by this point. We're probably nearing a point where it would be inaccurate to call you a zoomer. Any speedrunning zoomers here? The Majora fight takes about 2 minutes. So this might reasonably be a high 242, but at worst, it's a 243 low. Dude, I miss VPP too. VPP had such a good stream. That bomb's way too late. Oh, the fins double hit him. That sucks. Okay, he's dead off that one. That was a bad mask. Unless my incarnation fight is insane, this probably can't 242. It's probably very low 243. But it can still 242. But it's in kind of the hands of luck right now. He has to run straight into me at the beginning of the fight, in which case he'll get knocked down immediately. And we can win the fight instantly. Okay. Oh, never mind, I messed up. He got away. I pulled the bomb. Or, like, I started crouch stabbing him too early, I think. My bad. 243! I choked the 242! Good thing both 242 and 243 are bad times, so I don't even care that much. Alright, that's a real PB. That is the fastest I have ever done this category. Unfortunately, it's not that good. Truly. But that makes this a YouTuber. Wait. We talked about how to pronounce your name, and I've already forgotten because my memory sucks. Was it Kaio? Is that what we said your name was? Am I remembering correctly? I'm gonna feel bad if I'm wrong. Oh, I got it right. Okay, I did remember. I'm glad. Alright, have a good night, Kaio. Oh man, hey John. Thanks, Assassin. So, I mean, I PB'd, but I've only been streaming for 3.5 hours. Do I go again? We could go again.
Hop. Yup.
Dude, Seraphix, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. It's actually just my best time in general, Belladonna. Another run? Okay, but if I'm doing another run, should I watch the credits? I mean, I guess it's a real PB. We should probably watch the credits to like, for the complete... So, like, yeah. I think we have to watch the credits anyway to submit it.
Yup.
Alright, we'll watch the credits. I know the music is good, but then after the credits, we're gonna start another run. Yeah, I guess during the credits, I can make a couple more adjustments to the auto-splitter to try and fix the few splits that didn't work. Like, I'd probably just lower the similarity requirement, so it doesn't have to be as similar. Although, I think I need a completely different image to make a Pona song work. I feel like lowering the similarity is not gonna work. We'll see. Do you look? Let's hear it, TMZ. What was it? A Gen 5, was it... I mean, okay, so, I mean, you coming out like this and wanting me to guess it probably means it's a meme or bad in some way. Right? So, I mean, my best guesses are, like, Watchog, Basculin... Sigalith... Sigalith's good. Worse than Basculin. It's worse than Basculin. Audino? Don't you dare say Emolga. Emolga's got stuff going on, I guess, kind of. I don't know, Swoobat, maybe? Swoobat's kind of bad. Oh yeah, any of the Simmies, any of the monkeys. Those are also very bad. So I guess it would be Simi-Poor. Or Swanna. Swanna's kind of bad. Oh yeah, Alamamola. Alamamola. That's a Alomamola. Right? Is that right? Alomamola. Alomamola. Alomomola was actually, like, pretty good in Gen 5, wasn't it? Like, it got power creeped out, I'm pretty sure, and it's not as good ever since Tapu Koko existed. Like, came into existence, but, like... pretty sure it was not bad when it released. Alright. So, to talk about this run really quick, we got really good rupee luck on Ocarina of Time, so I'm gonna be a little bit behind on the split every run, probably, unless I get lucky again. But that's not in our favor, so... I mean, we're probably gonna be behind this split mostly, but it really doesn't matter, and it's only gonna be a couple seconds. This split, we got second try bombs, so we can save 10 seconds here. Sonata, I can literally just save a minute on Sonata. Like, if Sonata just goes well, I can save... Oh my god. Exit Woodfall Temple wasn't that bad, but it wasn't perfect either. Lullaby Skip Skip was really bad. I know it says it's a gold, but it was really bad. On Lullaby Skip Skip Skip, I can save over a minute. I can probably save 2 minutes there. If I do it well. Yeah, Alomomola, I actually forgot it existed. Until it was mentioned. Until I saw Leanne mention it, I don't think I ever would have remembered Alomomola. Oh, that's Bruxish. I hate Bruxish. Bruxish sucks. I have the Bruxish Pokemon card. I have like 20 of them, man. Chinchou and Lantern are great. You actually cannot say they're forgettable. Thanks, Shield Slam. Have a good night yourself. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I'm looking at this run, it's just like Lullaby Skip 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 might be one of the biggest time saves in the run, as well as Sonata. Those two are probably the biggest time saves. Goat's Remains, remember I got the Stalactite, so I lost 20 seconds there. Epona Song was fine. Mirror Shield wasn't perfect. I did lose some time there. I lost like 20-30 seconds there, so it's still not perfect. Adala was mediocre. UA Bossa Nova was okay. Ice Arrow, I think, was good. Ice Arrow, I'm pretty sure, was good, for the most part. There was, like, a movement error, and that was it. And the gainer was slow. Gaiorg can be improved. I had a bad fight, and I also am not doing a strat on that split that I want to implement. God, both of the Vulpixes are so good. I don't... I might like Alola more, though. I really like Ice types, even though Ice type sucks. Elegy split was alright. Yeah, my mid-late game in this run's not bad. It's really not. True, nice. Oh my god. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Let us adjust the auto split really quick. So, for the auto split, what splits failed again really quick? I need to change. So I'm gonna try making Epona Song the similarity requirement 5% less. Mirror Shield I'm also gonna make 5% less. Adalwa's Remains I'm gonna make 5% less. What else? Twin mold remains, I will lower as well. And I think that's it. I think we can leave the rest. Alright. Let us do another one. Everyone say bye to YouTube. Except I don't even have chat on screen. Maybe it would be a good thing to turn chat, like a chat display on during the credits of runs, actually. I should do that. I'm gonna get the chat display. I actually have it like kinda half set up, and I didn't finish setting it up. Alright, YouTube chat is saying bye to you, I can assure you. You just can't see it. Haha!